Dave Coda joins us, and we're getting more information about what's going on here at the town meeting coming up March 8th, and we talked a little bit about that. And as we look forward, let's talk a little bit about what's on tap for 2023, Dave.
Yeah, a lot of the projects I talked about previously, but in addition to that, we're going to continue to do some capital maintenance projects, and no huge project, huge capital project this year, but a lot of capital maintenance projects at the outdoor center. We'll be prettying up all the buildings, painting all the buildings, fixing stuff up down there. Hopefully, I think we're going to try to build a new wax building down there. We tried it. We're going to get to that last year. It didn't happen, so I think that's on the agenda this year, which would be great. So, I mean, I've been there on weekends. That place is packed.
Right.
It has been incredible. So I think a lot of people are using the outdoor center. I'm sure they're having a great year there. So, and it's a gem. I mean, everybody knows that, and now with the mountain bike activity and everything there, it's really a gem. The golf course, I said, we're going to be doing those capital projects. In addition to that, painting the clubhouse and perhaps doing some other things. So we'll be busy doing that. We're going to install some new electrical vehicle charging station at the outdoor center. There's some at the golf course now. The town uses some grant funding and whatnot, and we install them, and Sugarloaf maintains them. So it's a great partnership. They're at the golf course, and then there'll be some down at the outdoor center this year also. So
Good to know.
yeah, so it's be good. People using them.
Sure.
The Housing Coalition continues its work. It's now formally a nonprofit. They're doing a great job. John Beaupre is the chairperson of that committee, and Mark Green is the executive director, working part-time to try to work on that critical problem of employee housing. So that moves forward. One of the things that we're going to be doing a revaluation in terms of property values for tax purposes this year, which we haven't done in a long time, and just hope people are patient. As everybody knows, property values have skyrocketed, and our tax valuations are much lower than market value and much lower than state standards. So we need to bring those up. So that people will see those in July, when they get the next tax bill. Tax valuations will go up, but hopefully the tax rate itself will go down correspondingly, with the exception of whatever the increases are. Some areas of town will see higher values than other areas, and,
Right.
and we've got a professional tax appraiser, and he'll be doing all of that work. So
That's the way it goes.
yeah, so.
Good news, bad news.
Yeah, a little bit of good news, and we'll see where that goes in terms of access to Penobscot Indian Nation lands. A contingent from Kiribati Valley met with the nation's land committee recently, and so they listened, and I think both sides listened, and at this point they're bringing the ask, so to speak, in terms of public access to their tribal council. So over the next couple of months, we'll know whether or not we can improve that situation.
And for those who haven't followed
work
it,
together with them and hear what they have to say, and see if we can work together to building back that relationship that was very good for a long time. So
to get some of the trails back that.
yeah, the
currently
snowmobile trails, the ATV trails, the bike trails, and the use of the carriage road, which was always important. So, so we'll see. I think
forward.
there's a little bit of optimism there, but we'll have to see how that all goes. So, yeah, I did want to put a note in regarding town meeting, which again is March 8th. The town reports will be out the end of the month, by the first day in March. So
Good reading.
yeah, well, we've kind of jazzed it up a little bit. We won an award, and
Yeah.
we have almost every year in our population category, and Wendy's kind of doing some more work with that, and it's been great. So we've gone to color. So
Oh, there's a scoop right here this morning.
but it'll be on the town's website also. So by the end of the month you can go on there and read through it. There's some pretty interesting stuff, even bike stuff. The mountain bike stuff. So there's some interesting stuff in there, and hope people will take the time to read it. It's important. This is your town. Be involved and show up at town meeting. So.
And it's entertaining, so you definitely want to read it.
Yep.
Put it aside. Hey, thanks, Dave.
Okay.
Thanks for being here. Always
Thanks
a
for
pleasure
having me,
talking with
Greg.
you.